Hey guys, so today we're going to do a video on this microair easystart. This is for my RV, and the reason I'm putting it on there is because I want to start my 13.5 BTU air conditioner on my Honda generator. And I want to use eco mode, and the generator won't start the air conditioner without a soft start. So what I wanted to do was, before I started this install, I wanted to check the inrush before and after. So, and by the way, this microair, we're gonna have to start the air conditioner 5 times for it to learn, and then the 6th time should be the true rating. But we're not there yet. All right, so we're gonna come in the RV and turn the air conditioner on high cool. Now I have the Fluke inrush on. I had to hook it up at the compressor because it was trying to read the fan inrush. So let's take a look. Right there's the problem. You can see it's 37.7. So I'm gonna go back down and shut everything off and shut the power off, and then we'll start the process. But if you take 37.7 amps, times that by 110 volts, 120 volts, you'll see the required wattage on startup. And I'm no mathematician, but even 100 times 37 is 3,700. So you're probably talking about 4,000 watts the way it is. And that's why a small 2,000 watt generator won't start one of these up. All right, so let's start the process. Okay, so basically what I did here on my model, I had the additional start cap. So it was down here, if you can see my finger. There's an additional start cap down here that I had to disconnect. And so basically I watched a video online and I kind of made these simple instructions from it. I guess the real point here is identifying your compressor and the 3 wires, which one's which and where they go to. But the simple diagram I followed was starting out, removing the white wire from the compressor run cap. So the white wire was over here, and you cut the white wire and you butt splice it with the brown wire from the microair. That's my step 1. And then step 2, you take the white wire from the microair and you put it in that same spot that you just removed the one previously from. So that's step 2. Step 3 is splicing the black wire from the microair into the purple and black wire over here. That was pretty straightforward. And step 4 was taking the orange wire from the microair, so if you start over here, and then putting it on the Herm side of the cap. So that's what I did there. So I'm gonna have a heck of a time mounting this. Diagram said I could either mount it here, I could put it over on the other side if there's no room, possibly down there, or against this back side here. And I think I'm gonna have to try to get it over here on this back side somehow. I don't know if it's gonna fit. It's just, there's not much room for this thing. So I'm gonna have to figure out where I'm gonna put it. But what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna do the 5 tests, and we'll see if it works or not. So stay tuned. This is the first test. Okay, that was really low. Okay, that was test 1. Okay, here's test 2. See what happens. Here's the Okay, here comes test 3. Okay, this is test 4. Whenever you're ready. All right. Test 5. Okay. 6.2. Okay, everybody. So here's the $1 million test. Will my generator start this air conditioning on low? So my Honda 2000 EU 2000i is running right now in eco throttle mode, and you barely hear it. If I get the camera down there to show you, the switch is off, and output is green. So the eco switch is off, output is green. Coming into the RV, and we're just gonna listen. I'm gonna try to put the camera towards the door so we can hear it. I'm gonna go ahead up here and just turn low fan. You heard the generator kick on a little bit. I'm gonna bring it out here a little because the fan's loud. There's high fan. All right, so here it goes. We'll come out here because it's gonna kick on in a minute. Now let's listen. There it goes. That was it. So that was unbelievable. It started right up. I'm going to back away a little bit. It's not terribly loud. I just don't know how loud it's going to pick up on the camera. So I'm about 10 feet away from the generator right now. So not only did it start in economy mode on the generator, but it barely made a difference when it first kicked on. It didn't do a high surge and rev all the way up. It just went up a little bit. So, very pleased. I'm actually shocked that starting amperage went from 37 to a little over 6. I still can't believe it, but the only thing that makes me believe it is that this generator started up that air conditioner. So I'm just going to walk around to the other side of the RV. So I can't even really hear the generator here. So this is the side where the electric cord comes in, and I have it running out to the generator on the other side. So again, very happy so far. Now if this thing holds up, we'll be in good shape, but here I am in the back of the RV, about, I don't know, 20 feet away from the generator. I would be willing to bet it's probably using, if we had 6 amps times 120, I don't know, anywhere between 700 and 900 watts right now. Obviously, we get closer, it's a little more loud. I'm going to come in here and just make sure it is blowing cold air, and it is. It's very cool air coming out of there. So nice and cool. So with that amount of wattage, even if that's sitting at 900 watts, I would easily be able to start that on my inverter as well. So, and what I'll try to do is, once I know the batteries are fully topped off, I'll bring out the watt meter here in a bit, and we'll do a quick test on how many watts it's using. Okay, now that I got it hooked up with the watt meter, let's see just with the fan on, so it's 300 watts, and I have it on low cool. Put it on high cool. So the fan's on high, so you can see. So it's using, remember there was a base watt on there about 30, so it's using about 330 watts on high for the fan, and I believe it uses about 300 watts on low. Okay, it does sound like it's running a little higher, so let's take a look. Yep. So it's on now. So right there at 10:59 on high cool. So just might as well see what it does on low cool. Just make sure it's blowing out cold air. What it is. So I just switched to low cool. Let's see if it changes. So again, it stayed consistent. It seems like the fan on high is 20 to 30 watts higher than the fan is on low. So folks, there you go. I would highly recommend this device if you have a need to run your RV air conditioner with a small generator. There are a lot of people that have Onans in these RVs and they don't maintain the Onan. If you don't maintain it or run it at least once a month or once every other month, the carburetor gets gunked up and then it won't start. There are a number of other reasons why it won't start, but then the generator becomes useless in the RV and you find yourself without air. So the microair you can get on sale for about, give or take, $250 to $260. I think it's on sale right now, and there's free shipping. So it is a bit expensive, but it really allows you to run an inverter. Actually, you could probably get away with I would recommend a 1500 watt minimum, but I'd probably recommend at least a 2000 watt inverter because you want to run other things as well in your RV. So give a little bit of buffer, get yourself a 2000 watt or a 3000 watt inverter. Anyway, I hope this helps someone.